I'm your host, Thokozile Masego, and today we'll be diving into fascinating world of the cognitive development, which is how we learn, how we think, and how we understand the world around us. Joining me today are some of the great minds in psychology. Help me welcome our special guest. Number one, you have Lev Vygotsky. We have Jean Piaget. And we have Albert Bandura. These theories have their own unique way of explaining cognitive development, from social interaction, stages of development, and learning through observation. We are unpacking all of that today. Sit back and relax, and let's get ready to explore the wonderful journey of how our mind grow and learns. We are going to start with our first theorist. Vygotsky, let's start with you, Sam. In your theory of zone of proximal development, how can teachers use that idea to help their children to learn better?
Thank you for your question. On the zone of proximal development, the zone of proximal development represents what a child can do with help. Learning happens best through guided interaction. That's what I call scaffolding. When teachers provide enough support to learners, they can enhance their understanding than they can do alone.
All right, thank you, sir. So, Jean Piaget, your cognitive development theory is well applied in education. So, can you please walk us through your stages and what they mean in how children think?
Okay, thank you for the question. Certainly, I proposed that children progress through four cognitive development stages, which is sensory motor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage, and formal operational stage. A unique way that children develop mentally and cognitively. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Albert, you brought social dimension to learning through observation. How does your social learning theory explain how children pick up new behaviors?
Okay, so as you all know, my theory focuses more on the fact that kids learn by observing. So this means that the people, elders around children should behave in a certain way in order for kids to behave good. So peers, educators, teachers, parents, everyone basically has to behave in a certain way. They should be a good example to the kids. They should behave good in order for the kids to be good. So whatever they do, the kids will imitate that. In order for us to have good kids with good behaviors and morals, the people around them should also be good and have good morals.
Okay, thank you, sir. I hope all teachers and parents heard that and they can be able to implement that in their homes and in their schools. So now we have a debate session. So I have a classic question for you guys. Do you think cognitive development is more influenced by biology or the environment? I'll start with you, Sir Piaget.
I believe that both play a vital role, but I emphasize more in the role of biological maturation. Development unfolds through natural steps, which every child goes through them. Interacting and experiencing with the environment is something that enriches and refrains the children, the growth of the children. But I will say that with biological maturation, it's something that each and every child goes through. So it is within us. That's how we grow, and that's how we are made to be like.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mr. Vygotsky, do you agree or disagree with that statement?
I slightly disagree. Social and cultural context shape how thinking develops. Learning drives development, not the other way around.
Alright, thank you. What can you say, Deborah?
I agree with both. Biology provides capacity, and then the environment helps us to enhance that capacity. So the environment that we grow up in or we live around, it's very important for us so that we can develop cognitively. So most of the time, if you find that a child is from like a toxic environment, it also affects how they develop. If that thing is a good or bad, it always reflects on how they act.
Okay, thank you for all the suggestions. I hope everyone heard that at home. So we are now going to take questions from the audience. The first question I received is from Cindy on WhatsApp. Let's all listen to it.
Everyone, this is Cindy from Pretoria. So, Mr. Bandura, I have a question for you. With social media today, kids observe so many behaviors from social media. So I just wanted to know, how can we ensure that they imitate the right ones and not the bad ones? This is Cindy from Pretoria. Bye.
I think parents should be involved in their children's lives. They should control what they get from social media, the people they follow, the apps which they are onto, the subscriptions, the things that they set, so they can do that parental control on Google or even on YouTube, where kids cannot access such things. And kids should just, not kids, sorry, parents should have like daily conversations so that they can get to know their kids. Their kids will share what they share, that I saw this and that on social media. That's when the parent can say, "But this thing is not good for the child," so that they can stop them from accessing that. And also the friends that they keep. Parents should be cautious about the kids that plays with their children. They should minimize those toxic groups or even playing outside with those bad kids.
Okay, thank you. I have another question for Mr. Piagent. The question says, my daughter is 6 and asks endless questions, which is why questions. How can I support her thinking?
I think that's very perfect for her own pre-operational stage. So I encourage her to encourage curiosity, let the child experience to play, and also let her play enough to explore more. Because children learn or build their mental structure through play, which I call schemas.
Thank you, sir. We have the last question from Mr. Vygotsky. The question says, what if a child refuses help? How can a teacher still apply the zone of proximal development?
Wonderful question. Even independent children need social interaction. Even teachers can use peer collaboration and pairing them together with classmates, so that learning feels so natural, not forced. So guidance can be subtle, and through conversation and encouragement, they can learn a lot.
Alright, thank you. Okay, before we close, we're going to the final segment, which is final advice. Mr. Vygotsky, what can you we are going to the final segment, which is final advice. Before we close, which advice would you give each parent and teachers out there, Mr. Vygotsky?
I would say they should encourage collaboration and guided discovery, because learning together builds understanding. That's all.
Thank you. What can you add, Mr. Piagent?
I would say that the parents should let the children experience to play more and let them have the experiment of life through their sensory and everything, by touching and playing everything. So I would say learning happens through play. So active learning does leads to genuine understanding of the world for children.
Thank you. How can we conclude, Mr. Bandura?
I would like to say this mostly to parents. Please be good role models to your children. Stop doing toxic things or bad things that will affect your children. Be involved in your children. Make sure that the children are okay emotionally, mentally, so that they can be able to develop cognitively. And also teachers, they should also be good teachers, because what they do also affects the children. So children, no, sorry. So educators and parents should be good role models to the kids, encourage their kids, talk to them nicely, and also behave in a good manner so that the kids can be better people in the society. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your wisdom. It's clear that learning, both social and personal, is shaped by interaction, observation, and the world around us. And that's it from us. Thank you for watching our videos and have a nice day.